Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to show you a new recipe I just recently heard about and I'm dying to try it, so I figure I can kind of do it this way. It's a chicken or turkey patty with zucchini and a side salad. So I'm actually using turkey, not chicken, but to start with some ground, in this case ground turkey. I used ground turkey. I just opened it up and dumped it before I realized I didn't start this thing yet. And of course, zucchini, some onions, some garlic. Now, like I said, I usually prefer my own garlic, but my garlic press, I just don't have any right now. Oops, sorry, I had to move things around here to make some room for this stuff. And some red pepper flakes. And anyway, so I've never tried this before. It looks really good. Here's the picture. So I figured it's worth a shot to see if they come out the same. Again, you're supposed to use olive oil and fry it. I personally prefer not to fry too many things, even if it is in olive oil. And so I'm actually going to use the George Foreman grill and grill it that way. First you have to obviously kind of mix your turkey and your onions and zucchini and your red pepper flakes all into to make a meat patty out of. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm actually going to be using this to slice up the zucchini, and then I'm going to put it in here once I've sliced them, and then kind of dice them up that way. I'm not a really fancy sort of dice kind of a person, so I use things like my slicer from Pampered Chef, or I use just my knife and cut things up. Now I have to dice the onion and slice. Actually, it said to shred. So I'm going to, with the slicer, slice it, and then with the food chopper, kind of chop it up too. I don't really have a shredder. You would think with everything I have, I would have a shredder, but I don't. On the shopping list now. Okay, so let me get started, and I'll kind of show you as I go along. Okay, actually, I was incorrect. I forgot. I did have a shredder. So I started thinking about it, so I stopped the video for a minute. But like I said, I'm not good at like dicing, so I'm going to use my little chopper thingy here to chop up my onion, but of course I'm obviously going to slice it first. Because I'm not really that good at, slicing and chopping and all that type of stuff. So I'm actually going to use this to kind of help me out with it. And this is like, I know you really can't see this too well, and I wish there was another place I could put my phone so you can kind of see. Maybe that might help. Okay. So I'm just kind of slicing it like that'll be good for dicing, I guess. Now if you can kind of see it on the other side there. Okay. Give that a good rinse too. And then I'm just going to stick it all in the food chopper here. Sorry, I was trying to wipe away a piece of dirt and I wound up hitting the button. Okay, and then just, oh, and I dropped my phone. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. What I like about this is it comes and it really cuts the stuff up nicely. And then I can just, dump it on in. So I'm going to finish this up without you sitting here watching me, and then I'll move on to the other thing. Okay, so you can kind of see it dices it up pretty good, especially when you're trying to like mix it into something like this. So it's what I love about some of the stuff that I have. So okay, and like I had said before, we needed to shred the zucchini. So obviously if I'm going to use this to shred it, since I don't have like a really big shredder kind of a thing, I'm going to use this and I'm going to slice it up, and then I'm going to put the slices in here and shred it. I added the onion in here, so you know, this thing's obviously too big to use the handle on, but again, it's just one. You can kind of see the slices, they're not too big, but this size they're easier to shred. So I'm gonna shred these up now. Now I don't mind zucchini when it's cooked. I'm just not a big fan of zucchini when it's like raw like this, because I don't know. I mean, I love zucchini and summer squash when they're cooked with a little bit of like flavor, but like this alone, they're okay, but they're missing something to me. But I can eat them like this too, which is actually a really good thing to do because it's a great snack. This is me talking with my mouth full. Nice job, Stace. But if I had to choose between this and carrots, I would take carrots in a day. But if this is all I had, then this is what I would do. So let me shred these things up and we'll move on. Okay, so I put my zucchini pieces in. I'm just going to kind of... Oh, I wish you could see this. Maybe I can move all of this over so you can see this. It's actually working really nicely to shred these. Yeah, you can kind of see them coming out, and see if I can put a little in a bowl or something for you to see here. And grab a little bowl. Okay, so I grabbed a little bowl, and you can see it's shredding it really nicely. It's a really cool machine. I didn't realize it was going to shred that well. I like that. So, but as you can kind of see in the bowl now, I've got the zucchini and the onion all kind of diced up there. So I still have a little bit more zucchini to shred, so I'm going to shred a little bit more here. And then we'll add everything else into the bowl. Hey guys, as you can see by my hair, I pulled it up and washed my hands before I started mixing everything together. Let's see if I can show these to you. I think I can see why they say you should do it in the skillet with a little bit of olive oil versus something like the George Foreman grill. I'm afraid the George Foreman grill will actually just kind of smush it, and it won't get the patty type thing that it's supposed to be here, because this is obviously a lot mushier than like a burger would be. So I'm going to go ahead and do the skillet with the olive oil, and we'll see how they come out then. See if they look anything like the picture I showed you a little while ago. Okay, let me get the skillet and stuff set up. And of course, you guys all know I use a rather high-end olive oil full of these polyphenols, really rich with those. I just, found it has a little bit of a better taste. So it's 2 teaspoons of oil. Sorry, tablespoons. Oh, I did teaspoons. I was supposed to do tablespoons, sorry. Okay. Ugh. Somebody once told me to take like a couple of spoonfuls of this stuff direct. It's like, I know it's got good stuff in it, but no thanks. All right, so let me skillet this together and see what we get. All right, so let me grab a thing here. And okay, so see if I can kind of show you them here. And I'm going to skillet these things up to they're brown on both sides and kind of everything else. And then I will take a picture of them when they're done. But this recipe is a little bit more involved than some of the other ones I've done. But it sounded really good. and a lot better than some of the burgers that, you know, my husband and my son eat on almost a daily basis. At least once a weekend, especially now that it's the summertime, they're doing burgers and stuff on the barbecue grill. I figure maybe I could eat these while they're eating those things, you know. So let me get back to these and show you how they come out. Oh, it smells good though. Oh gosh. I wish this television had like smell-o-vision or something so you could see it. Okay, so they don't look exactly like the picture, but you know that never really happens. But they actually look really, really good. All I need to do is just add a side salad with one and put the other two away for another day. Because I'm obviously not going to eat a pound, which is what this was, of ground turkey in one sitting. Talk about, don't care if it's ground turkey, it's still kind of a bit much. So here's the extra zucchini that I didn't use. But there it is. Doesn't look the same as the picture, but they still look good. So a little bit more involved recipe, but still good.